on. We're live.
There was an earthquake in Idaho?
Yeah, yesterday, like
wait.
a 6 something, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, in Utah too? Are Utah and Idaho close together?
She needs a map on her wall. You love globes so much.
Yeah. Hey everybody.
Who's here?
All right, here's the disclaimer. We go live every day during the situation to connect with all of you and bring you ideas that you can make from home that are easy to do. If you are here for my edited content, I'm still making it. It happens every Wednesday. If you don't like live videos, just skip this and go to wait for the edited videos to come out. And if you don't like it when we say hello to everybody, fast forward 5 minutes because we say hello to everybody. Because we want to say hello to everybody. We want to connect with you. We want this to be a place of encouragement and something else to watch other than all the craziness.
Yeah,
So,
I like to know who comes on board too.
yes.
And our Aunt Linda said she was going to watch us today.
Really?
Yeah, she was going to try.
Okay, so
So,
there was an earthquake in Idaho. I didn't know it.
anybody live in Idaho that felt it?
Jasmine said she just got her DIY paint from Dion and she's so excited. Was everybody okay in Idaho? Was there any
I think
injuries?
I don't know. I barely heard about it, so I didn't look into it. But
Wild, wild day, says
Yes.
Susan Shelberg. Stacy's here from Ventura County. Howdy. Enjoying the time with you all.
hi, Dina.
Hello, Dina. Hello, Teresa G.
Hi, Alta.
Alta's here? I don't see Alta. Where's Alta?
No, she doesn't log on, but I know she's watching.
She's like incognito watching.
Yeah.
Cobwebs and Bristles is here. Katie Toms, hello from Orlando. Our governor finally issued the statewide stay-at-home mandate. It cracked the ceiling in a few places, but we're all good. That's good. Not that the ceiling's cracked, but they're all good. Dreaming Cat Studio, hello from Woodland, California.
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa is here. She's packing boxes like crazy. I went into the store this morning. There were so many boxes that you could barely walk. Like they were all over the floor. Like I don't know how, like even if we could open the store right now, I don't know how we would because the shipping situation is completely taken over the store.
Hi, Olga.
Hey Olga, Catherine Miles, hi. Hi ladies, hi. Lasha,
Hello.
Lasha's here. Hola Olga. Do they know each other?
I don't know.
They do. Yes, it's awesome. It is awesome. It's such a blessing. My niece starts working on Friday. Thanks to all the orders, so thank you. Hello from BC, Canada. Definitely blessed. Gavin is here. Hey, Gavin.
Right.
Okay, so you want to show them what we're doing today?
So Melissa cut these out, right?
Melissa, if you guys don't know, if you watch Melissa, she is Missy Paints the World. She is my store manager, but she's also really good with power tools. Like the woman can hang drywall and lay hardwood floors and build major things.
You keep trying to get her to do a YouTube video on that, don't you?
Yeah, she's got all the tools, like big tools.
Yeah.
She's not afraid to use them.
And so she cut out these surfboard wood.
We have a bunch of these wood shapes in the shop, and
you can do so much with these, so much.
Yeah, I asked her to make 12 of these for the website. So, actually 14, because you and I have one. This is a sample of what can be done. So when you order them, they come with the little bottle opener hardware, or you could put a hook.
Here, let me show.
And
see the hardware for
yeah.
a bottle opener.
And then you hang it on your wall, and you can open your bottles.
It'll come with one.
Yeah. So, but you can decorate them any way you want. So.
Or you could do put little key hooks and make a key ring holder.
Yeah.
So many different options.
Yeah. And it's a really simple shape, so I think if you want, you could cut your own from home, but we do have a dozen of them up on the website. Comes with a bottle opener.
What website?
DIY a go-go.
DIY a go-go.
And yeah, you could totally order one and make yours and make it all. Yeah, it could be for clip notes, like Stacey
Yep.
Harris says. You could put a hook on it and like hang your blow dryer from it for beachy waves. But
but we're gonna do the bottle opener.
yes, we're gonna do the bottle opener. I have a bottle opener for you, and then I also have this little arrow.
Actually, can I use the arrow? I would love to do the arrow.
All right, you can do the arrow. But we have to paint these.
Okay.
We gotta paint them and decorate them and get started.
Good little hook.
Gavin, have you posted pictures in our group yet? I have yet to see Gavin's work, but everyone's saying how talented he is. Can you California ladies make Texas star stuff? Is that right? Oh, is this a Texas star? Okay, I can't take credit. Melissa painted this, and she loves Texas. Her daughter lives in Texas, and she makes a lot of Texas things.
Maybe that's,
So,
yeah.
But I could try. Yeah.
We miss Stephanie and Melissa too. They need to go live more individually. And they can't go live together, but yes, we miss them.
LaShaw says she saw his picture and his work. Where did he post it, LaShaw?
Probably on the Creative Relief Facebook page, maybe.
All right, I am going to paint my surfboard.
Okay.
What color? I always do the same colors. But I like the colors that I like.
I think I'm going to use cherry picked for the background of my board. And then all the bright colors will show on it.
I'm gonna do...
Maybe. Ooh, or what about cherry picked and cowgirl coral? I bet that would be fun.
Yeah. Did I do the last... There's a little bit of blue iris. I wonder if there's enough. Maybe I'll mix... Oh, maybe I'll do Salty Kiss. Salty Kiss here? Yeah. I'm gonna do Salty Kiss. There's Cobweb with the link.
Okay.
Cool Cake says we should do a Zoom with Melissa and Steph. We should.
I like Zoom. I've been using that for so many things, and it is connecting me to the women that I love and miss. It's really cool.
All right. So, Melissa says we are co-joined like twins, but not. We can't seem to do a live without each other, and the 6 feet apart rule is really stretching our chi.
You're using my favorite brush.
I know. It's a good brush, and we only have one. You know why? Because they're selling so fast on the website that we have to have all the extra ones for the orders. But
You guys
I
need to
love
order
how
more.
it fits inside the sample jar.
I know, I do too.
So you're just gonna have to let me use it today.
See, this is, what do I do?
Yeah, that one doesn't fit. This one does. I mean, you can use it when I'm done.
No, it's okay. I don't want to wait.
I like this Salty Kiss color.
So, yeah, I didn't hear any more about that earthquake, but
What time did it hit? So there was an earthquake in Utah that shut down the airport.
When? I didn't hear about that
That was
one.
just like last week, like within the last 10 days.
Wow.
And now in Idaho, that's why I'm like, are they close together? Because I thought maybe the fault line connected or something.
It's on the edge of the craton.
What's the craton?
The plate.
What
Well,
plate?
there's, I follow an earthquake guy. And
An earthquake guy.
yeah, he talks about earthquakes all the time. Dutch Sense. Does anybody else follow Dutch Sense?
What is he? Oh yeah, I've watched him before.
He's
He's like a scientist on earthquakes.
yeah, he's pretty knowledgeable on it, and he kind of predicts, not like 100% accuracy, but very close. Like he predicts where the next you know, earthquake might happen, like a range and like the magnitude, and he's pretty, it's all based on science. Let's see.
I'm putting blue iris on the edge. Oh, Dreaming Cat Studio does follow him.
Oh, yeah, so she knows what I'm talking about. Pretty interesting stuff. I mean, I don't have the patience to sit there for the whole hour that he goes live, but I usually just speed up to the United States and California and where I'm located. Melissa, you never studied plates, bro. I don't know what you...
Melissa said that?
Denise knows Dutch sense. Yeah, he's pretty popular.
Lately, all I've been doing is listening to, what's her name? Sing.
Oh, Lauren Daigle.
Yeah, because it's very
I know.
calming.
I love Lauren Daigle's music. She has some amazing songs,
I've just
especially for times like this.
Yeah, I've been listening to her songs on repeat.
Yeah, like the I Will Rescue You one. I love that one. The one that, you know, was at Mom's funeral. I love that one. I Will Trust in You.
That's the one you sang at Mom's memorial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just got good words. And a good voice. Amazing voice.
Yep.
Um,
She does.
So let's see.
Okay, I got my base coat on.
Oh, you did a different color for your sides.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm gonna go put it in the bathroom and get it dry. Plate tectonics, Melissa. And Lachey's asking Melissa if she's been to Cajun Pass. Where's Cajun Pass?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go dry this. I'll be back.
Rulitos. I love Lauren Daigle. Blues and greens. Oh yeah, Teganique likes your blues and greens, Debbie. Cobweb, you're eating a salad? Painting some bacon trays. That should be interesting. So the earthquake, Susie, was a 6.5. Wow, I thought it was 6, but 6.5. So that had to have been felt. I haven't heard any more about it, but gosh, that's pretty high. So what are you guys working on today? Are you guys painting with us? Are you working on anything fun? Teaspoon's painting an old vanity. Oh, next. So there's somebody on here with a handle called D8271, and she says she's painting some bacon trays.
Right. Bacon trays, I love that. What is a bacon tray? Like, how is it different than just a tray? Because I could use a bacon tray. I had bacon for breakfast.
So Sandy lives in Boise, and she said she really felt it.
Whoa.
Babs is painting her ukulele. How fun!
Ukulele.
Vintage Sin is painting pots and candlesticks and baskets and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
She's spending half her life in her yard right now.
When all of this is over, everybody's house is going to be looking sharp, except for mine.
I know.
I kind of want to put transfers on this.
Lisa
but-
Roth, the what we're painting are the Melissa cut out surfboards, and we're gonna make, like, Debbie's gonna do a bottle opener, and I'm gonna do a hook like this, but painted differently. So we have the surfboards all cut out. Melissa cut them out, and they're all on the website if you want to order some. They come with a bottle opener. Yes. So, are you guys watching the new DIY A Go-Go YouTube channel? We're posting a new video every single day. And today was, I believe, Julie.
Was it Julie Marmion?
No. Wait, no, Julie's tomorrow.
Julie's tomorrow. Julie,
Julie's today.
she works in my shop. She's making a really cool project.
No, wait, Julie is, I've got the schedule up. I don't have it in my head. I have it on my worksheet at home. But, so you gotta go and check that out and give everybody some love. We've got some really awesome retailers there putting out new videos. Some for the first time in their life, and others, you know, have the hang of it already. But it is not easy to make a video and post it. I know because I did it, but I didn't edit mine. I had my daughter edit mine. But it's not easy, and so give them some love.
Yeah.
They're doing great. They're all
making-
doing so good.
With such cool projects too. So I was gonna put a stripe up the middle of the surfboard, but I'm thinking instead I kind of cut this vine and I'm gonna just like kind of use that as like a stripe
Yeah,
situation.
I like it.
think. But then where's the bottle? I gotta plan this because then the bottle opener has to go somewhere.
Yeah,
I think that will still work.
I know with your creative mind, you're gonna think of something fabulous.
Well, sometimes it just isn't as good as I hope it's gonna be though.
Sometimes you have like a brain freeze.
Well, sometimes I just get really ambitious with my ideas and then it doesn't work the first time, but then I learn and I figure out how to make it the second time. So hopefully this will not be the case.
Goods and Vintage Treasures said, so I saw DIY paint on Etsy. Are you allowing that during this situation time?
We have allowed retailers only to put DIY paint on Etsy.
Retailers only.
So if you're an existing retailer, then we have allowed them to temporarily put it on Etsy because a lot of their stores are closed and we want to give them every effort to sell their paint. The rules are for online selling is that the paint is the same price no matter where. If you see it online, it's always the same price.
Yes, there are no
So there's
competitive
no-
prices.
There's
They are
no
all the same.
specials or discounts or 2-for-1s or gift with purchase. We're really, really strict with that because we want our retailers, like, the whole reason is we want to protect their territories. So it has to be across the board, same guidelines for everybody.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a retailer, we want you to get to know the retailer that's near you.
Yeah.
So.
But they also can like sell it to you and have it drop shipped to your door. So
Yes.
it's a temporary rule, and when everything is back to normal, then there won't be any paint on Etsy. But we're just trying to help them. You know, everybody needs to have a way to sell their product right now.
Yes, we're trying to keep everybody's business going, trying to help them stay alive and afloat during this time.
Christina says she loves your top. Rulito says, I love your hair color. It's beautiful. I've always wanted to color mine that color, but I don't like that it has to be maintained so much.
So there's a product that is absolutely wonderful if you have any blonde in your hair, because to keep the color vibrant, you really need to put it on lighter hair. Like it doesn't work on darker hair. So I had all this blonde highlights in my hair, but Joico Intensity semi-permanent tubes, they don't require any mixing, and you just put it on like you know, paint. But I love, this is ruby red. It's made by Joico Intensity colors, and they're semi-permanent. So you just keep doing it. But they're very vibrant, but they only work vibrant on lighter hair.
So I'm living dangerously right now. I forgot to seal it. I put the transfer down and started rubbing, and I'm like, oh, I didn't seal it. And sometimes it works, like most of the time it does, but I did hit it with the hair dryer, which helps the paint cure faster. And so far it's working, but we always advise people to seal it first to avoid any problems, because sometimes the transfer will pull up the paint and come off. But it's working. I think because I hit it with the hair dryer. Thank goodness. But I was scared there for a minute. I'm like, oh no, I forgot to seal it. So I'm living on the wild side.
She's walking on the wild side. Whoops. So on gray, would it work? If it's like a lighter white gray, I think it would. I really do.
You know what I love?
Follow the instructions, leave it on longer.
I love that you're getting questions about hair. I love that.
And I'm gonna give the generic answer that Debbie loves to give. You never know until you try it. But there are lots of things that I do know. I know it won't. Like this red, like I had blonde hair with just, you know, brown roots, and so it didn't really show up on my brown. So it's kind of like painting, you know, red over brown. You're not gonna see it very much.
I do think that if you started making videos about how to stay cute during the quarantine, how to cut your bangs, how to color your roots.
Well, I started to think about that, but then I wouldn't have time to be here, so. You really want me to do that?
No, but I just think you do have time. You just don't know that you have time.
I could maybe go live and not do an edited video. I could just go live.
Maybe you could give me a haircut live and tell people what you're doing.
Yeah. I could help people like do cheat bangs just to help them get through a month. I could help people like maybe trim the bottom of their hair. It's really hard to do layers yourself.
It's stuck. Thank goodness. Should have sealed it. And now I want to make sure that I can still put my bottle opener on. And now, so it like cuts off abruptly right here. And I like to puzzle piece the stencil or the transfers in to make them look like they're connected. So this happens to me all the time. Like, see, it ends right here and right here. So I'm going to look for something else that I can add that makes it look like it's supposed to be that way.
Sandy needs to know how to cut bangs.
I cut my own bangs.
You cut your own
In
bangs?
the 80s.
Oh. I'm like, you don't need to cut your own bangs.
No, I don't have to now, but I did in the 80s when you lived in Kansas City.
You know, I could teach you how to cut bangs, but it's really a temporary solution. It's not like how I cut bangs in the salon. I carve them out with these carving scissors, so I could never teach you how to do that.
Dion cuts her own bangs. Can you tell? Like, by looking at her, can you tell that it's an amateur job?
Dion is beautiful, like, and she's talented, so I'm not surprised that she's doing a fantastic job.
She's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
She's just been cutting her own hair for years. That's amazing to me.
Yeah, so, I mean, I will cut my own bangs at home.
So see how I just laid that right there? I just don't think that if I cut my own bangs, it wouldn't be looking like as cute as Dion looks.
Yeah, I don't recommend you cut your own bangs.
Teganique, have you been through more than one earthquake? Is there a lot of earthquakes in Idaho?
No, Idaho hardly ever
I've
gets
never heard of
earthquake.
an earthquake in
It's
Idaho.
new. It's like new.
It's new. It's new and improved.
It's shocking.
It is. Okay, hopefully this one will still stick like the last one did. I was gonna do like a Hawaiian, like Jamie has a Hawaiian flower stencil. But I've been stenciling my head off, man. I don't want to stencil right now. I want to do the transfers.
Yeah.
And then I like to wrap them around the edge. So instead of cutting it off, I just edge wrap it.
Well, if I decide to do a video on cutting bangs, I'll let y'all know.
Oh, so Ellie, my niece, came over today to drop off some candles.
Oh.
And we were talking about you and the video that you made and how we've been crafting. And she was looking around and she's like, yeah, Mom showed me her truck and all the things she's been making with you. And I said, yeah, I said, everybody loves her and they want her to keep making lives with me, but she, she doesn't like crafting. And then Ellie says to me, well, actually, she told me that she does kind of like it now, but she doesn't want you to know.
Ellie! Shush!
So the truth comes out. You like it. We converted her, you guys. My whole life, I've never been able to get her to do any kind of crafty stuff, and now you're a born-again crafter. I think somebody said that on the last live. They called you a born-again crafter.
Somebody called me a closet crafter.
Yeah, that too. All right, so there's how it looks now. There's the little edge. Now I have to find one more.
Can I use your Salty Kiss brush and your paint?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're doing stripes. Look at you.
Mm.
Stripes kind of scare me because I feel like I might get them crooked.
Yeah, I think I did, but I'm gonna put something over the stripes.
Yeah, smart.
So some people felt the earthquake in Spokane, they said.
Oh, wow. Wow. One of our retailers is in Spokane, Debi Frimmer.
Debbie Frimmer is coming up on the queue for the video making.
She's got such a good project. Her video is showing you how to make faux mercury glass on a window.
Oh,
I love
wow.
mercury glass. Yeah, she's really good. She has a YouTube channel already. I featured her on my channel a while back with the blending. We have so many talented people. You guys are going to definitely want to subscribe. Like project after project of amazingness. I'm excited.
Design loves that brush too. I know, it's the greatest brush ever. It's skinny and it
Quiet, you know why? Because we are selling them faster than we can get them in. I just ordered more this morning.
I like this brush too for big projects, but it fits better in the quart. See, this one fits in the quart.
But I have more. I ordered like a whole box full, so they should be here. Like Josie ships them to us really fast.
So
So we'll have them.
we'll have them soon.
but they are good. They're my favorite brush now.
Yeah.
And we're selling these like crazy because these are so good for so many purposes.
Dion's water bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Melissa's still on here? She texts me like daily. We're running out of this. We're running out of that. Get this, get that. And I'm like, I already ordered that. It's coming.
Okay, my mind is getting deep in my project again.
Debi is my rep. Me? A rep for what? What do I rep?
Maybe a different Debi? Oh, Debi Primer? You were talking about Debi.
Oh, yeah, because she spells her name the same way. Yeah, yeah. Kool-Aid, yes. How long does it take to wash out?
Kool-Aid? Oh, I heard of Kool-Aid in the hair. That would scare me. I don't want to do anything in my hair that isn't
Sugar in the brain.
Yeah. That has sugar in it.
I wouldn't want sugar soaking into my brain vessels.
Well, no, that's like the olden days when people used to put lemon juice in their hair and, it would lighten it. Yeah, it would lighten it, but it would also just pull pigment out, and then you end up with orange hair. So, I would rather use professional products.
I just don't want sugar that close to my brain cells.
And your body does absorb.
Yeah. Well, Mom used to say that your skin is your biggest organ. Whatever you put on
I remember her saying that.
You absorb whatever you put on it. So if you're dumping sugar into your scalp, it's saturating into your brain cells.
Yeah.
And look what it does to your teeth.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Don't
folks.
do it. Don't do it.
Just say no to sugar. Sugar's poison.
Okay, look. There it is.
Let me see.
It's a flowery surfboard.
Oh, I like it.
With a bumblebee on it.
I like it.
Now I need to put on the bottle opener.
Okay.
Let me see that arrow. I feel like maybe this would be better.
Let's see how my surfboard's coming
No,
along.
that definitely wouldn't be better. We'll cover up the bee. I don't know if I want to put a bottle opener on it.
There.
It's cute. You
I'm gonna distress it.
I think you should put make it boho. Put like this down on top.
Okay, but I gotta let it dry, so let me go.
What if because I don't ever hardly open bottles.
Yeah.
I have
something different.
I've got like this knob right here. Maybe, I got this at Anthropology. Maybe I should drill a hole and put that in there. I don't know. I feel like the bottle opener covers up the bee. What do you think? Too much? Yep, we're really different. Our projects are always pretty different. Tigani says sugar is poison, vintage sin, but Lachey is right. Those packets don't have sugar in them. Oh, right, because you just add the sugar, right? It's just the dye. So too much sugar is not good for us, but it's not poison. Sugar scrubs are good for the skin. See, that's why I don't use sugar scrubs, because I don't want to rub sugar into my skin. Because I don't want to raise my blood sugar. And Marilyn has all the sugar emojis. Sandy is saying I should put the knob. You could put the bottle opener higher on the board. Yeah.
You don't you use those little like bottles that are made with stevia? Don't you do that?
For my hair?
No, the seltzer water. Don't you do a lot of seltzer water?
Yeah, but those are a twist off. Like, you mean like Pellegrino?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could use it for that.
Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at blending first.
Oh.
Because I don't like the stripes, but I think that they're gonna make some.
She's getting brave. She's brave.
What happened to my video?
You know what I think would be good is at the store I have a bunch of wooden knobs that I could paint, and then I could put another transfer on the wooden knob and make the design like seamless. Sometimes I do that on furniture. I'll just put the transfer right over the hardware so that it kind of fades into the background. But I don't know, I didn't bring one of those wooden knobs, so I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna seal it for now and think about it like I did with my bag.
Whoa! That thing kept spritzing.
First,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna distress the edges a little bit. Bar Soap Shop says that sugar is exfoliating. Please use the knob, says Jan. As long as the chocolate contains sugar, then call me sugar. So spending time with you, that makes a difference. Yes, it does. Debbie, bottle opener at the bottom, like down here. Yeah, that's probably better. Is it weird that it's not in the middle? Like right there? Yeah, that's probably the best. That's probably what I'll do. I'm gonna first, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna percolate on it and rub the edges. The reason why I won't even use sugar like as a body scrub or a face scrub or Kool-Aid dye on my head is because I've spent $30,000 on my teeth. And I was pre-diabetic and had all kinds of issues with chronic fatigue. And when I took sugar out, it took about, well, I noticed immediate results, but after a year of no sugar, like not even like carb sugar or fruit sugar, I'm just keto now, mostly keto carnivore. All of that has gone away and my teeth are no longer sensitive. My dentist told me that I spent like $3,000 on a bridge because I didn't want to get those titanium implants.
Yeah.
Because even the root canals would give away. And so I have a bridge where there's two good teeth holding up the bridge. And he's like, if you lose those teeth, you're screwed. And you'll have to get like 5 implants. So that scared me, but I was so addicted to sugar that I would still eat sugar knowing that. And so keto saved me. And now my sugar cravings are gone. And that's why I may be a little extreme when it comes to sugar and not even want to use face scrub that has a sugar in it because I just don't want sugar in my life. But that's me in my situation. Everybody is different.
You should tell everybody the story about what happened to you out in the desert on the quad.
Yeah.
And what started the whole work on your teeth.
Well, that was before my teeth started to go bad. I was in my 20s, but I was on a 4-wheel bike and I hit like a little ditch and the handlebars came up and hit my front teeth and knocked them to the roof of my mouth. So that was my first dental situation, and then it just continued. Like I literally, there's not a tooth that isn't capped, root canaled, bridged, fixed, something in my whole mouth. Not a single one.
Les Chaboutet. I did not wash off the stripes. I ended up going, like I put them underneath and then I did the color over them. Very, very like soft with a little water, and now I'm going to distress it and pull the colors back out. Because I want to see green and stuff underneath.
Where did that one brush go?
So I'm using sandpaper.
LaShaw says her mouth is like that, but she also said a few comments up that sugar is not evil. So, LaShay, if your mouth is like mine and you don't think sugar is evil, I don't know what you're thinking, girl. I'm using liquid patina on this, which is a brush on that mimics the look of wax. It dries matte. So it dries to kind of look like you waxed it, but it's a brush on. It also is good for decoupage or image transfer. It can work like Mod Podge. It's good stuff.
There, see, that's a little better blended, don't you think?
Yeah, I like that. I still feel like it needs something more.
Oh, I know. That's just the background.
Okay. I mean, you do you.
You do you, and I do me.
So Danielle, what do you do when you go home from here?
I get on the computer and do more work for you. I thought I was busy before I was at the salon, when I was at the salon, and with this whole lockdown thing, I thought I was going to be bored. Well, no, you know, life is never boring when Debi puts you to work.
She always tells me that I fill up the margins. Danielle likes to leave her margins empty. Her whole life, she likes to leave empty margins to go to the beach.
I like margins.
To go to Las Vegas, not to Las Vegas, but to go to Palm Springs, to go have little field trips of fun. I have never done that. I've always just been like, how much work can I do? And then,
Well, I think margins are good because...
and then I get forced to stop and take a break once in a while. But to me, working is fun.
Yeah. Well, working is fun for me too. I love the work at the salon. But I just think margins are important because you need buffers. And when things hiccup, when you run into hiccups or detours, roadblocks, whatever, situations, then you've got room to just kind of like, okay, I got a little buffer there.
Dreaming Cat Studio says that's why you're so calm, because of the margins. Are you saying that I'm not calm? Is that what you're saying? Rustic Hippo, anyone know how long to iron a pillowcase that's been stenciled with DIY chalk paint to set the paint? No, I would just iron it and then I would throw it in the dryer on maybe low heat for 30 minutes. That's what I would say. Cobweb, now can we talk about tea? I don't know what that means. Cobweb, what about tea? Let's hear it. Lachey says, my teeth were bad as a kid, had to have 8 pulled just to straighten them. Wow, ouch. Whatever happened about the Paris trip? Not any refunds? Okay, here's here's the tea on the Paris trip. That freaking lady has opened her Facebook page up again, and she started another one. Like, she has several Facebook pages that she'll, like, when people start complaining about her, she will close the Facebook page down and lie low and then open it back up again. And like within the last 3 weeks, she opened up her page, and you can see her. She's there again, and she's trying to get people to go on these trips to Paris. And right when she opened it, like literally the whole shutdown happened. So I doubt she has any takers right now, but she's working, like she is working to try and scam more people. And since I made that video, I did not tell you guys, like I was part of this private group. We all formed this alliance, and we filed complaints with the government in France and in the US, and we all like came together and filled out these forms. And basically we didn't have enough, and so they
You
are
didn't
not
have enough complaints?
we had enough complaints but not enough proof. I don't know, but they are not prosecuting her.
Oh,
And so the only way that we can really like affect her is to just keep after her and keep speaking up when we see her on social media. She has an active Instagram page right now. She has 2 active Facebook
are you allowed to
pages.
say her
She has
name?
1 group and 1 Instagram. Her name is out there. People know who she is. I don't want to say it because I don't want to like be subject to any kind of lawsuit, and I can speak more freely if I don't say her name. But she is a con artist. She is like, we did not see the worst of her with other groups that have gone with her. She has taken them to campgrounds in the middle of the night, like 4 women with 3 kids' bunk beds,
And staged break-ins.
and staged break-ins, and actually taken their luggage. Like, she shows up in like a tiny little European car, and there's no room for all the luggage, and then they park on the street, and when they come back, she says, oh, somebody broke into the car, but she did it.
Here's a good way to look at it. If you plan a trip to go to Paris,
Or she
Make
goes
sure-
to England too. She
or
goes to Ireland.
anywhere, and you're doing a tour guide, you make sure that you can
See reviews.
see reviews, speak to previous people that have gone.
There's no reviews on this lady. No.
Yeah, you want to see reviews. You just do your research, and you won't get her because she doesn't have reviews. She doesn't have
Well, she has reviews, but she won't post them.
well, they're fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, or well, if they're
I've never seen a review, and actually on her page, like you won't see, all you'll see are these pretty pictures that she's pulled off of Pinterest,
yeah.
but you don't see a lot of pictures of actual people on the trips, because all the people who have gone have like demanded that she not post pictures of them. Like I told her, I'm like, don't you dare put any pictures of me up on your page. And because I was so vocal, like if you see any pictures of me on her page, know that that's her. Like if she posts them somehow if she put them back up after I asked her to take them down,
Yeah.
then know that that is the woman. I've only been on 1 trip to France. That's it. So if you see me on a French page, that's who it is. And that's how most people get their pictures taken down.
Okay. So what do you think
Yeah,
now? What do you think of this? You like it?
I do. I feel like it's still missing something though.
Well, I gotta seal it and pull out all
I
the
feel like
color.
it needs a flower.
A flower?
Yeah, maybe a stenciled flower, like one of these. Like
One of these?
Yeah,
Or this
or
one?
that one, yeah.
Okay.
I like mine, but I gotta wait for it to dry before I put on the thing. Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
And Cobweb says, my goodness, Danielle, it's so pretty. Such a crazy story. Yeah, like she, we got off really easy because number 1, we had Zeb with us, and I think most of the time it's like 5 or 6 women, so I think she was a little intimidated by the fact that we had a man with us, and
Yeah.
Zeb is tall and big, And Jamie is badass. And Kathy and her sister also are seasoned travelers. And there were 10 of us, and we all like combined our social media platforms were enough for her to try and keep herself in line. But she still scammed us. You want the wrench, Jamie? All right, I'm giving it to you. Do we need it? You got a wrench, girl. Let's see. Yeah, so she was on way better behavior than she normally is. Like all the stories I heard of these other women who just wanted a nice vacation in France, like she treated them, she stole from them.
Yeah.
She got into their bags when they were sleeping and took stuff, like took their Beats headphones and their iPads and money. And like lots of people had stuff missing, and lots of people ended up stranded over there with they didn't see anything. Like she just dumped them off in a campground and then said that she would be picking them up after she took her daughter to school, and every place she took them wasn't good. And badass. Oh, sorry. Is he watching? Cover his ears. Okay, what word can I give Jamie that isn't something her cute little boy is watching, and I shouldn't have said that about her. Jamie is scrappy.
She's
is scrappy doodle doo.
Awesome.
Yep. Are there kids that need to be removed? She's a tough cookie. Yes.
Yeah, tough cookie.
She's also highly industrious and entrepreneur with a capital E. The girl is very inspiring. T, did you try your fingers? What? What happened to your fingers? Help. Teaspoon says, what's the best way to apply golden ticket if you just want some highlights? Very curved old cardwood frame. I use my fingers. That's how I use it. Jamie says, her kids are in the car. Zeb had to go to Home Depot. They were bored, so we went for a drive. Only they don't get to get out. She threatens people. Are you talking about the French tour lady? She does. She did threaten people. We say bad A, LOL. Yeah, Jamie says shiz, S-H-I-Z, and bad A. Did you see all the pics of Zeb and Jamie posted? He sure cleaned off well for the Lord. Yes, they always look so good. I'm so impressed that they dress up in their suits for even when they do church at home. Like if I was doing church at home, which I do every like 5 minutes, I'm usually in my sweatpants. It's Eliza's birthday. Happy birthday, Eliza. Eliza loves crafts, Danielle.
Oh yeah?
Yes. She's the cutest, sweetest little thing, too. Dreaming Cat Studio says, Debbie, people leave reviews on Yelp and they're not vulnerable to lawsuits. I feel and still feel that it would be great if you and the others release the scammer's name and save others. We have an attorney in our group, and she has advised us not to. And because I have a lot of people depending on me, I don't want to take any chances. Jamie says all the Utah Mormon slang words. Zeb hates it when I use them. I know. Jamie, my mom used to always say, when I would say, oh my gosh, she would say, that is slang for God. Do not, it's the same as using the Lord's name in vain. And what else would we say?
That was
oh
a
my
big
gosh.
one. Shoot
Was not acceptable either. Shucks. Is shucks okay?
I don't remember saying that one.
Like to me, like, yeah.
Crap. You used to say crap.
And see, okay, here's my philosophy. The word crap and S-H-I-T, which you guys have asked me not to say it, so I'm being respectful, but I will tell you, in real life, I say it. And this is why. It is not anything but poop. What is the difference between poop and crap and S-H-I-T? It's the same thing, different description word.
Well, it's kind of
Why
like...
is it bad?
Well, here's why this is my opinion.
Frig.
But
Sandy.
Mom used to say, you know,
Shiitake mushrooms.
because it says in the scriptures to avoid the appearance of evil
But-
and not make your brother stumble.
Okay, I could see.
You have freedom to say it, but if it's classified as a bad word and you say it, it might.
But that's
cause some-
just society. Like Mom used to always say too, people picture the words you use. So if you answer the phone and say, "Oh, I was just, you know, in the bathroom," people are going to picture you sitting on the throne. So don't say that just because you don't want them to have a visual picture of you sitting there. But if you say poop, what do you picture? If you say crap, what do you picture? If you say shit, what do you picture? It's all the same picture. So why is the S word not socially acceptable, but the word poop is totally acceptable? That's what I want to know. It's like the Mormons. They don't drink coffee, but they drink Diet Coke. Makes no sense to me. Just saying. And Jamie said, Zeb just said, preach it, Danielle.
I don't like to get close to the edge.
And Elsie says it was Thomas Crapper who invented the toilet, so you all are just abbreviating his name. My grandma always said, I need to use the crapper. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe there's something about the shit word that I don't know, and it is blasphemous, but I use it when I... See, Maz says I use shart, which is a combination of the word fart and shit, which to me is even more descriptive picture word. But because it's a hybrid word, it's socially acceptable.
Who says fart?
No, shart.
I know, but who says fart?
I do. I don't make the rules, Debbie. And Irma agrees with me. Well, doo-doo, says Lachey. And Jamie says she loves you, Danielle.
Oh, I love you too, Jamie.
It just doesn't sound godly. What? shit?
All of it. Yeah, if we're trying to be more Christ-like, then, you know, we ask ourselves, what would Jesus say? And I don't think he'd be saying those words.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, I think I do. I think I know that he wouldn't say those words.
Jamie says store high in transit because all of the boat sewage. That's what shit stands for. My mom couldn't say bull. Instead, they had to say boy cow.
That's funny. Okay, so I'm going to do...
So ampersand and gifts doesn't like the fart word. She says, yuck, I hate that one too. I say toot, poo, and belch. I don't like those other words.
Yeah.
My friend Erin, like in high school, me and my friend Tanya would always make fart jokes. And one day Erin just flat out, she was like very reserved and calm and she would never like speak up about things. But then one day she just busted out and said, I don't think farts are funny. Would you please stop making fart jokes? And then that was the joke from then on. We don't think farts are funny. And to this day, when I'm talking to Tanya, I'll be like, farts are not funny.
Okay, so...
And Olga says if you curse in Spanish, it doesn't sound as bad. Yeah, because the Spanish language and the Romantic language, even like the English accent, if you tell someone to go blank themselves, but it's with an accent.
Okay, we're
seems
going down a
more
road I
polite.
think we should not be going down. I think we need to get on a different topic.
Tiganique says flatuation was one of her son's first words. He embarrassed me in the store.
So what are we
All right.
doing
Well,
tomorrow?
we have 1 minute left anyway, so it can only go south from here. How's the weather? The weather is pretty good.
Yeah,
What
it's
is it?
pretty
What's the
nice.
temperature? And Cobwebs just posted the link to our Facebook group.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, let me hold up a few things. So that maybe, we have so many things, you guys. We'll let you decide.
Yeah, see what you guys want to do.
We have
So just so y'all know,
Y'all.
I did. I finished my Bohemian transfers and flowers, and then I covered everything in my shipwrecked wax, and I'm gonna wipe it all off.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just playing around with what I don't know.
These are not on the website yet, but I ordered these in like 4 or 5 colors, and I thought they would be fun to decorate with stamps and
What's the fabric?
It's like a brushed cotton.
like a brushed cotton.
Yeah.
Those look nice.
I know, but you could stamp on them or
I like
stencil
them.
on them. Wouldn't that be cute? You
Yeah.
could even put a word, like you could put shiz right here.
Or poop.
And then we have these cute little summer like bandana scarves with the tassels, and I thought these would also be pretty to stamp or stencil.
I like the. You know what I
And
like?
there's like 6 colors of these, not on the website yet, but they're coming.
I think these
They're
would make
reasonably
really
priced.
cute little.
Like head things.
Yeah, like headband.
We have, these are on the website. These are giant, like they're foamy. They're like made out of, like they feel like foam. And I thought that they would be cool to try and blend color on and paint.
Somebody says I need to hurry and wipe the wax back. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, you probably should.
With a cloth?
Here. So we have this one that has 2 big stems on it, and we have this one. And like I see all those giant flowers, so I thought that would be fun to do. We have wooden initial letters that we could decorate.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
I have these little houses, and I thought they would be really cute because of the hole in the back. Like it could be a phone charging station or a place to put your keys. And then we have wooden letters that we could decorate. So let us know in the comments which one you want us to do tomorrow. And we'll do.
So it's muted.
Flowers. Takes a village. Houses. Love the house. What kind of fabric is the scarf? Colin poly. It feels kind of like a cotton poly blend. They are super cute and pretty affordable. I try to find things that are really affordable. Teaspoon says do the house. Danielle.
I don't know. I kind of
Oh, you
muted
can
everything down.
Well, you can add more clear to kind of take it down a notch.
I can?
Clear works like an eraser, yeah. Clear wax.
You had
It's
it
right
on a
here.
paper. Oh, here it is.
Flowers, paper flowers. Those flowers are gorgeous. They are on our website right now. House Please. DIY a Go-Go. That's the name of the website where you get it. Does the wax dry lighter? I feel like it. Are you talking about our new green wax? Thank you, Cobweb.
Well,
Use
I
clear
think-
first and then colored wax. Yeah, if you put the clear under, it kind of gives you like a more controlled situation. But that's looking good. You just want to wipe it back again.
right now. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Paint,
Okay.
paint the flowers tie-dye colors. That's what I was thinking, like big blended colors on the flowers.
Yeah, it looks more like a background thing going on, like just very
well, you
subtle.
gotta wipe it. You didn't
I-
wipe it.
All right, I did.
You didn't.
What?
Not enough. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do, Laura Hackney. I wanted to thin the DIY paint with water, use the spray bottle, and like spray it and blend it and see if I could get like a blended look.
But I kind of feel like I rubbed too hard because I rubbed a lot of my things
Oh, you
off.
robbed the paint off. You might have to do that over again.
I can't paint over wax.
Yes, you can.
Well, I don't know. There.
Sandra says she moved from Chattanooga to San Fernando Valley years and years ago and got a job with Pacific Nevada Phone Company, a long distance operator. The people who called in were so, and then she didn't type anymore. What were they? Sandra, you left us hanging. Jeff's question. So what would Jesus call poop? There's got to be some name for it, right? It is a
He
thing.
probably, no, I
He
don't know.
created it.
I don't know.
He did create it. We need it to live.
I don't know, Jeff.
It's a very good question.
Oh.
Oh no. That was a funny comment that got
Okay, Peggy, that was a good answer, but we're not going to say it.
We actually, there's words that I can type into my admin side of YouTube, and I put in all the swear words, so if anyone uses the S word, it automatically gets held for review along with the F word and many others. So that's why it automatically blocked your funny comment, Peggy, which is kind of, what is it,
Well, I think
hypocritical?
somebody
Because
opened it.
it's hypocritical because I have said the SHIT here on the video, but yet I have it blocked.
Okay, how did we get back on this subject?
Because they're still talking about it.
Okay, so tomorrow we are gonna what are we gonna do, a hat? Or
They're gonna let us know in the comments. Some of them are saying flowers, some of them are saying
what about, like, I like the clock idea.
clocks. Oh yeah, the clocks.
Yeah, but I need a clock in my house, so maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
It's like a little wooden clock that you can make yourself.
Sadie, do that. So we'll
are we
see
good?
tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta get back to editing my video.
All right, well, thanks for joining us today.
Yep. I have a prayer request. So, normally on Wednesdays I stay up late and edit my videos. I am kind of emotionally drained today because a good, almost like a second dad to me, passed away last night. And his name was Jim Dermanowski, and he was an amazing person. He's in heaven with our mom now. But would
He
you
was a
please-
really good friend of our mom's.
He left behind 3 kids and a wonderful wife and many, many friends all over the world. So if you would just pray for their family that they would have peace and comfort. We know where he is. He was ready to go. But it's sad for everybody left behind. And I'm sad today, and I don't know that I can push through and get this video edited all night. So it might be a day late. I'm going to continue to work on it, but I kind of feel like I got run over.
Yeah, you did pretty good today.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
I think that's all you're tapped out.
I'm tapped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will see you tomorrow, and please keep Jim's family in your prayers. He's not in any kind of suffering anymore, and he lived a great life. I think he was in his late 70s.
Yes, and
My
he loved Jesus, so we know that he's with the
He
Lord.
traveled all over. He went to Africa many times, saw crazy miracles there. He was amazing. He lived life to the max and loved people. And I was blessed to know him for sure. All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.